Let's hit this emblem. Oh yeah, that's right. Hello. Who is this? Mr. Stevenson. What's going on? My brother from another mother. I'm taping off these emblems. That's what we're getting on. Good morning, good morning. Glad you all can join us. See that fold down gang? Again, getting it behind that emblem, tucking it in behind. Now we had some people comment saying you're supposed to take all of this off if you're going to do some more painting. You don't completely dismantle your car every time you paint it. You know, when it's finished, no, you don't do that every time. If we were doing a whole restoration, changing the color, that kind of stuff, yeah, you do that then. Not on touch-up paint. When the car is finished, no, you don't take it 100% loose again. But you take the time to take it off right. There was a time I did not have the patience to do this. But again, you feel like rushing, just stop, take a break, do something else. Do not rush it. Nine times out of ten, this is overkill. Not even gonna get paint down here. Rather do it right. Show you guys what it looked like. I guess we can go ahead and hit this since I'm down here. Thought about changing my original paint on my 67 Camaro, butterfly yellow. Just can't bring myself to do it. Why not? Mr. Stevenson, why not? What color is it now also? Why not go butternut yellow? You see that technique? Getting it up under. Now it just folds over. And then you just reverse the technique on top. Tuck it into that gap up here, fold it over, flat, over. Watch this, in the groove, lay it onto the side of the chrome, flatten it out. I'll let you get close up on it so you can see it. See that? That's still not pushed down. In the groove. And then I went, flattened it along here. Now I'm gonna fold it over. So Mr. Stevenson, what's up on the butternut yellow? Is it that you like the color, or you like the color it is, and interested to see what it would look like a different color, or you just don't want to go through the work of painting the jambs and firewall and trunk and blah 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 blah? Same deal. Take your time. Now to do it right the first time. Before you rush, take a break. If you feel like rushing, that means it's time to stop. Don't think any of your cars are gonna be perfect. I know every mistake is on this car. And the guy who taught me how to do cars, he even got mistakes on his car. And he knows where his mistakes are. Even the SEMA guys and those big timers, guys at the Beecham auction, and they got mistakes on their car. It's harder to notice, but no cars are perfect. Whoa, almost fell. Speaking about not being perfect, I'm gonna get another size. Now this is a perfect example of where the different widths of tape come in. See how that's smaller? But it's the same technique. Tuck it in behind it, right in that gap. Smooth it down, fold it over. Same deal, different way. You see, it really don't take that long. A lot of times we don't want to do it because you're like, oh my God, it's so tedious. Oh, it's so this, it's that. But look, we ain't been on 13 minutes and we got the fender done. So let's try to do both fenders and the antennas. Not to drive ourselves crazy. Just gonna do a little bit at a time. I'm gonna go get our other tape. Those of you just joined us, we're taping off our 64 Impala. Car is basically finished. We're just going back and doing all of the spots that got little dings and stuff while it was sitting ready, you know. Because when it sits around the garage, when you're finishing stuff off, you get a scratch here, a bump here, a chip here, it's right here. See, fixing that. See, already sanded down. So we're protecting all of this chrome. We're going to plastic and stuff off. We already did the top. That's a different video. We did our door handles and our mirrors. Today we're doing our fenders. Right here. Right there. Let's open up this door right here, give you guys some more light. Let there be light. So again, if you just got a home garage, make it happen in the home garage. Cover the tires up. Gotta cover the Daytons. Protect the Daytons. Just do it while you're thinking about it. I'm not about to shoot paint right now, but that's something I will forget. Oh, where's the tape? Now let me come over here and tape. Mrs. Stevenson, you didn't tell me about why you're hesitant to change the color of your car. Is it the work or is it the color? You like the color it is, but you kind of want to try something new. Sorry about that. Same technique. Tuck it behind. Now you can do short pieces or try to get one long piece to go all the way around. That really doesn't matter. As long as you're not rushing it. If it works, cool. If it's not working, pull it off, do short pieces. The goal is to get it right. Get it right the first time. Guys, make sure you hit that like button. Hit that alarm so you know when I'm on. You guys have been riding with me really good this weekend. We're getting a lot of work done. But get a TV, small TV, Walmart, whatever. Put it in your garage and be doing your car while I'm doing mine. So, you're getting the benefit of us working together. Serve as motivation to getting your car done. Yesterday, when I had to jump off, it was a guy who has a white 64 Impala who doesn't live far from here. And he saw I was on, so he just drove over to the garage. And it didn't dawn on me till later that he probably wanted to be on the live. But I didn't know, A, I didn't know he was following me. And B, I didn't know he was coming. So it kind of threw me off when he pulled up in my driveway. I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on? But all good. As per usual, I'm going to show you guys close up how it turns out. And again, you got to make sure it's not flat on the car. That is against the emblem. Because if it's flat on the car, any part of it, it's going to stop the paint from getting on the car. And it won't look perfect. Won't be perfect, but you want it to look perfect. So who else do we have on here? We got a lot of people on here watching, but nobody's talking. Who's watching? Where are you? What's your favorite car? What are you working on? Holla at your boy. Is it worth it to get this specific with it? Yes. Because you want your ride to be as meticulous as possible. You want it to be an experience for people to see your 64. A lot of people have a 64. You want people to want to see your 64. So what is it about your 64? Is it your attention to detail? Is it your design? Is it your color? Is it your paint? What is it? Mine is my design. A lot of people can paint better than me. A lot of people are better mechanics. A lot of people can put the cars together better. But I'm a pretty good designer. Can't wait to start on this 62 convertible. No, I'm not going to use this one. I'll let your boy. Who's on? Where you from? Part of the world are you in? Hit me in the chat. We must have all new viewers today, because the regular viewers are always talking. This is an interactive channel. This is our channel. This is our car. We're building this together. So everybody's saying, oh, do it this way, do it that way, blah, blah, blah. Ooh, wait a minute, never seen that before. So as far as this channel, I'm not the king of it. We're all getting together, trying to figure out how to make a cool Impala. That's what this channel is. So a lot of the stuff I'm doing on here, most of the stuff I'm doing on here, I don't know how to do. And the viewers, just tell me what to try. Either it works or it don't work. We always figure it out. So a lot of times people get on here and they don't know the purpose of the channel, and they're like, oh, you don't know what you're doing. No. But I do everything on the car. I did the exhaust, I do the motor, I do. So nobody knows everything. You can go to the shop. The transmission shop does the transmission. The motor shop does the motor. The very few people that do cars know everything about the car. How many guys put in their own interior? That's not an interior guy. Rarely is it. Does the guy who put the interior in is the same guy that put on the exhaust. You guys remember when we did the exhaust? We had no idea what we were doing. But that exhaust sounds good and it looks good. That's what happens when you try. Remember, technique, stick the part out, get it right into the crack, right where they meet, and lean it over. Your finger in that little crack, that fingernail in that crack, smooth it onto the side, smooth it onto the bend, smooth it over. All good in the hood. Look at that. We got 2 fenders done in 25 minutes. So, Mr. Stevenson, if you're thinking it's just going to take too long, look how quick we did 2 fenders. That's why These were originally regular Impala fenders, and we welded in the holes right here because the chrome pattern is different, and we added extra holes for the chrome. The chrome dimensions are different. The holes are different on the SS fender and the Impala fender. If you have holes right here, that is an Impala fender. You can fix it, but I didn't know that when I started this car. When you got these cars this old, people have done all kind of stuff to them. So there's no telling. Ooh, I gotta cut my fingernails. But before I cut my fingernails, check this out. Look at this. A great tape job. We got fenders done in 28 and a half minutes. Both fenders taped off. That middle chrome comes off. That's not even bolted on. I mean, really, we could just slide down and do the door. Let's go ahead and knock out a door. I mean, really, what else do we have to do? I thought that these fenders was going to take a much longer time. Let's go ahead and hit a door. Front edge. Get you to see the whole thing going from here on down. You don't have to do the whole thing, and until you get a hang of it, the shorter your tape, the easier it is. But as you get the technique, you'll be able to go longer because you just tuck it under. Once that end is on there, you just follow it down, putting that fingernail in that groove between the car and the chrome. Bingo. Right? Now you hit it along the flat part of the chrome and you fold it over. Notice the tape hasn't buckled because we're taking our time. And if it does buckle, that's not necessarily a problem. Make sure you're putting the tape on the chrome and not on the car. That's what I mean on the chrome and not on the car. It's hard for me to do it that way. I gotta turn it. See how I didn't just let it, flip over on here? No, you turn it over on the chrome, not on the car. Because when I clear it, I won't clear on this. I don't want clear on this. I won't clear on this. Sitting it down in that crack. Bend it over. Pushing it down between the chrome and the car. Make sure it's in there good. Smooth it onto the side. Smooth it onto that corner. And when I say the corner, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Check right. Ooh, sorry about that. Kill the cameraman. See how this bend is right here? It's not on the chrome. I went in this little crevice. See how tight that is? I went behind the chrome because I tucked the tape in. Then I folded it over once it was taped in, and then I smoothed it here. Then I smooth it here. Then I smooth it out. Okay? Best way to get tight coverage on the tape. Because there's no point in taping it if you don't tape it right. Remember, putty smoother, getting those cracks. It's from the other video. Bodywork knives work great with this. Yep. So let's see. Oh, we got 5 likes. There you go. Thank you for not being greedy with the likes. Look at that. And we hit the other side. We done more than we planned on doing. Nice. Okay. Let's get our tape. Working on this. It's having trouble getting the paint code. I think I got it now. And so Monday morning, I'll shoot this and be ready to shoot it, clear it, pull the tape off of it, and let it dry. But this thing is as straight as it want to be. I guess I can clean it. I'll get some oil and wax remover and clean it. Nothing else I can do with it right now. Let's go ahead and get this door. We weren't planning to do this, so this is all gravy. But that's what you guys do for me. I end up doing more when you guys are on. I really just wanted to do this on either side, do the emblem, the motor emblem. And we did it so fast, I was like, we'll go ahead and knock this off. And then that was still like 10 minutes. So then we went to the other side, so we're crushing it. But it's because you guys get me motivated. I probably wouldn't have made a video today. So once we get done with this, I'll probably make a video on my history channel. If you guys want to check out my history channel, you can follow Dr. Darnell Bolton, PhD. Talk about history stuff on there. Pretty cool. But right now, we're talking about the history of cars from the year 1964. And actually, isn't it funny that I'm a historian? And I fix old cars, historic cars. I fix old houses, historic houses. So it's like history is just like kind of taking over. Old cars and old houses. Ooh. Technique was off with this one. That happens. That's cool. Not if you make mistakes. Is if you know you made a mistake. A lot of people have these cars that ain't right, and they don't know it ain't right. They thinking their car is right, and it's not. That's two different things. And the mistakes you know, you can improve upon. You know where you got to get better. Can you believe this video is almost done? You know, I don't think I'm going to make a history video here. I'll wait till I get to the university. But I might do some shorts off of the long videos. When I can hire my videographer, I know who I want it to be. When we start doing car shorts, that's going to be good. I think those videos will do well. Almost rushed the technique. Almost rusted. So anybody can do it. Anybody can do it. You know the value of it. You're getting toward the end. So you rub it through like, oh, cool, we're done. No. All right. See what we got? Let's not forget the top. I don't know why this thing keeps zooming in. All of this is plastic, so that's covered. Remember, went down here, so we don't have to worry about our windshield wipers. So we're going to be spot painting here, here, here. Is it here? No, I know it's there. It may not be here. You got to take the deck lid off and paint the bottom. Painting here, all the way down. I don't know if you can see that black mark? We're gonna paint over that. It's another one here. And that was from sitting on this for a long time. The pads, for some reason, bled into there. I could probably sand that out, but I'm not even gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna fix it. I'm just gonna paint over it. Since I'm painting anyway, painting here, painting here, here, getting all this taken care of. I'm getting that tape off. Somewhere, I think we're supposed to be painting somewhere in here. I'll feel it. I'll know. Definitely this. And here, I guess next we'll tape off in plastic off all of this. Because this alone is about $4,000. Just that. Not this, just that. But got our top done. Whew, I guess. Should we do our antennas? Let's see. We can always bail if we get tired or don't feel like it. Let's see. Need. Where's the razor? Anybody remember what we did with the razor from last video? Because we obviously didn't put it back. And it shouldn't be. Should be on this table. I missed. Oh, and it's rolling way out there. Oh, yeah, thank you. Do we drop it on the floor? Razor. If I were a razor, where would I hide? These are the things that annoy you. Well, when you can't find something, clean up. Constructive use of time. And that's generally how you keep from losing things in the future. And also how you find things. So when in doubt, or when something's lost, clean up. You know what? I got something that'll make even a better video than that. Something else we've been putting off. Remember how we kept scratching up our Continental kit? I should save this for a different video. In fact, I think I am. Yeah. I think this will make a much better video by itself. What we're going to do on the next video is we're going to go back to our Continental kit. When we install this, it's a chrome metal ring that goes around it, and it always scratches this up. And I got to figure out how to not scratch that up. Let me show you the chrome ring I'm talking about. As soon as you see it, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. Right here. And it goes in here. Now what I tried to do was put tape around it the first time so it wouldn't scratch it as much. But I can't obviously leave tape on it, so I have to come up with a remedy as to where it won't mess this up. This is what I'm thinking. I have some rubber from my cruiser skirts. This is cruiser skirt rubber. And I'm thinking if we put this around the edges, that will protect it. Let's see if this makes any sense. A minute. Oh my goodness. Nice ride. TTBR. My bad. I didn't even see the comments for whatever reason. The comments are not going up. Steel blue is my favorite. Okay. I like originality. When I had the car painted, I had them match the original paint from the factory. Okay. Great minds think alike. Okay. All right. All right. For whatever reason, my comments weren't scrolling up. I'm sorry, guys. What in the world is going on? All right. Let's see. Even though this isn't clean, I just want to see if it'll work. First, we got enough. Okay, we got more than enough. Now, this should not be visible when installed. You'll end up with a whole lot of stuff in your garage, and sometimes you'll have what you need and not even be aware of it, because what you need may be repurposing something that was meant for something else that you don't need. This is perfect. Look at that. I might have to glue it on so it doesn't move during installation. You got to see what it looks like with install, but it's looking like it should do exactly what we needed to do, which is protect the edges. And it's almost like this is made for it. But this is cruiser skirt rubber. So if you got a Continental kit and no idea, like me, how to install it without scratching it, you could do worse. Now, remember all this started, we were looking for man, that looks like that was meant to be like that. We started off looking for looking for a razor blade, and we jumped off into doing that. And guess what? Now we really need a razor blade to even finish what we jumped off to. So the moral to the story, kids, finish what you're doing. Ah, here it is. All right. Man, you don't know how excited I am about this. Look at that. I should have did a video just this. My bad. Kill the cameraman. I know. I know. My wife is back. Wife and son are back, so they can teach me how to use these video glasses, so you guys can start seeing what I see. And look at that. That is absolutely on time. I just hope it works. But I see no fault in keeping that on there. That looks great. So I'm going to go ahead and get that back out of the way and go back to doing what we were doing in the first place. I wish I would have done this as a separate video, because it's a lot of people with Continental kits. I bet you don't know that. Nice. I may even do a separate video just to do it all over again. But that is helpful. Uh, what the heck? Let's go ahead get these antennas done. Now we could tape the antennas. For some reason, I just don't want to. Okay. So even this out. Okay, let me see if I crap the bed, which I did. It's not wide enough. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm doing way too much. I'm gonna take these suckers like I always do. I'm doing way too much. Take these off. Put them in a safe place where they won't get anything on them. Get some wide tape. Same technique applies. It's just vertical instead of horizontal. Anytime it's difficult to maneuver, just use shorter pieces. Shorter pieces, easier to control. Don't try to act like you're on a horizontal. All that time I was taking. Let's see the messages. Great minds think alike. Okay. See, I was going through all of that for nothing. Making work where it wasn't none. So we use that. We repurposed that cruiser skirt rubber to protect our Continental kit cover. We got our antenna, doors and fenders done, top done, top taped off, plastic off. We're just gonna plastic all this off. Plastic all that off. We're gonna do this one and we're gonna get out of here. Looks like you guys are getting tired. Ooh. case. Who's on? Talk to me. Where are you guys in the world? UK, Argentina, Germany, Deutschland, US. What's your favorite car? What are you working on? Okay. We got our antennas. Tight at the bases, covering the body. Got our top taped off, plastic off. I don't know why this thing zooms in on its own. Doors, quarters, tires. Want to tape all this off. And all this was done in and out. Well, not all of it was done now. We did fenders, side strip. These were done on a different video. But from here to the end of the car and the motor emblems done, the antennas done, and we've repurposed this rubber to protect the Continental kit. And it may be tight enough that we don't need to glue it, but like, why find out? Just put some glue in there, put it back on there, go over it with adhesive, and then go back to the reinstall. But I think we're good for today. Got a lot more chrome to tape off, but it's going good. Well, remember, we didn't tape none of this off because we did plastic. So all I have to do is just run a sheet of plastic. We tape off here, and then just run plastic, and then tape the plastic on there, and then it's all done. So don't forget your plastic, Mr. Stevenson. Boom. Done. This, no time. We'll have that done in 10 minutes. This is a challenge. But I'm not painting in this area, so I probably can just tape over it. I'm not going to do, to protect this, I can just tape some paper and leave it hanging, because I'm going to be shooting up here if I'm shooting anywhere. I'm not going to be shooting anywhere down there. I'll be shooting up here, over here, So I can put, a little tape to keep it covered, but I don't think that's going to be a big problem. Obviously, we're going to tape this off and tape a shroud of plastic over that. So really, we don't have much more to do. We don't have much more to do. I got to put these guys up so they don't get any overspray on them. Okay, Mr. Stevenson, you're in charge of remembering that they are in the happy face mug. All right. So when I'm going back looking for them, you remind me. We got our Dayton's covered. So I got to wait till Monday to get the paint for this car. I think I got the paint code for it. That's good. That rubber, you guys don't know how happy I am about this. I'm going to send a picture of this to Wayne. Yeah, I'm serious because Mr. Stevenson, when I forget stuff, I'm asking you all what I did with it. So, need you to be in place after we clear this. I need you to remind me what I did with it. All right, got that off. Um, and I'll probably be working on history for the rest of the day, so we probably won't go live again until tomorrow, unless I go on before I go to work. So, always great to see you guys. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, share the channel. I don't ever say that. Let's share the channel. Send it to car people you like. Wait a minute. Where's my keys? I got the same problem. I hear you. No, see, you got to show me where you put them, and then I'm in charge of remembering it. I feel you. So make sure you share, subscribe, and hit that bell so you know when I jump on, so you guys can make sure I'm not doing anything stupid. Appreciate you guys. Take it easy.